Hello and welcome back to Get Great at Maths. I'm here to help you pass your maths exam, so hit that like and subscribe button. We're going to look at keywords, key formulas and how to gain top marks. So let's get ready to get great at maths. Now this is a money problem and you can see it's quite a wordy question. Even though it's broken down into different sections, there's quite a lot of words to comprehend. You've got to show you're working. In this box here, write the answer in the little box and this will give you 3 marks in the exam. So we're going to start off with the key bits of information in the question and then help you tackle this question. So we know we've got a band holding a concert for charity and you're told the tickets are £27 each. So this is a key bit of information, they are £27 each. And you're told they sell 635 tickets. They pay £3,180 to use the hall, and 1/3 of the remaining amount is given to charity. And this word here, remaining, is given to charity. So this is a key word, remaining. And you've got to work out how much does the band give to charity. Again, show your work. So show your method means write down the calculations that you're working out, write the answer in the box, and this will give you 3 marks in the exam if you get the answer correct. So your key facts. You need to read the question carefully. So key words like this remaining, which is highlighted, needs to be used. We have also got key information up here. So you're going to have to work out what the total, how much money do they earn from doing the concert. So using these 2 numbers here, you're going to have to work out how much money they earn. This is their costs, the cost of the hall. So you're going to have to work out how much profit they make. So remember, to find the profit is how much they earn, take away the cost that they're going to incur, which is the cost to use the hall. And then they're going to give 1/3 of the remaining profit to charity. Now this 1/3 is the same as a fraction 1/3, which means divide by 3. So when you're finding 1/3, basically you've just got to divide your answer by 3. So press pause, have a go at working out the answer, and then press play when you're ready to hear the answer. Fantastic work. So hopefully you've managed to work through and get an answer. So to start with, we're going to look at how much money they've made. So we're going to look at 27 tickets, £27 for each ticket, and they've sold 635, which means we've got to multiply those two numbers. And I'm going to show you using the column method. So we're going to multiply 635 by 27. You could use the grid method as well. You will get the same answer. It doesn't matter which method you prefer to use. I'm just going to show you using the column method, which is the one that normally gives you more marks on the mark scheme. So we start on the right hand side. So 7 times 5 is 35. So we carry a little 3 and then we've got the 5. Remember that little 3 could carry underneath or it could carry up here. It's personal preference as to where you put it. 7 times 3 is 21, plus 3 is 24. So again, we carry the 2 and the 4 comes underneath. 6 7s are 42, plus 2 is 44. So we've got 4,445 from multiplying 637 by 7. We're now multiplying by this 2. But this 2 isn't just any 2, it is the number 20 when we partition this. So because we're multiplying by a 20 now, we know when we multiply any number by a multiple of 10, we have to put a 0 on the end. So this is the magic 0 that has to go down there because we're multiplying by a 20, not just a 2. So we've now got 2 times 5, which is 10. So we're going to carry a 1 over and put a 0 down. 2 times 3 is 6, plus this 1, which gives me a 7. 2 times 6 is 12. So we've now got 12,700 for multiplying 635 by 20. We now need to add these 2 answers together. So we've got 5 plus 0 is 5. 4 plus 0 is 0. 4 plus 7 is 11. So we're going to carry a 1 again and then put the 1 underneath. Again, this 1 could carry underneath if you prefer. 4 plus 2 plus the 1 is 7. Then the 1 on the end gives you 17,145, and this will give you 1 mark for multiplying these 2 numbers together. Now you're told he pays 3,180 for the hall. So we need to know how much money is left over after they've paid for the hall, because we've got to work out how much for charity. So I'm going to take this answer here, take how much it cost for the hall, and then we're going to subtract these numbers to work out what the profit was. So 5 take away 0 is 5. Remember, we always start on the right hand side. 4 take away 8 we can't do, so we need to borrow from the 1. So I'm going to cross that 1 out and make this a 0. So taking 1 from the 0, and then I'm going to put a 10 in here. So I've now got 14 take away 8, which is going to give me 6. I can't do 0 take away 1, so I need to borrow from this 7. So I'm going to cross the 7 out and make it a 6 and put a 1 in here. So I've now got 10 take away 1, which is 9. 6 take away 3, which is 3. And 1 take away 0, which is 1, which will give you your second mark. So for 13,965. Now this is how much profit they've made. So from here it says they give 1/3 of the remaining amount to charity. So this is the remaining amount here, 13,965. So we've got to share that by 3. We've got to find 1/3 of it. So we're going to divide by 3 of the remaining amount, which was 13,965. So we now do 3 into 1, which doesn't go. So I carry on the little 1 that was here. So whatever number was here gets written here. 3 into 13, so we know 3 times 4 is 12, and to get to 13 there's 1 left, so we carry a little 1 in here. 3 into 19, so you should know that 3 times 6 is 18. Again, to get to 19 there's 1 left over, so we have to put a little 1 in here. 3 into 16, so you should know 3 times 5 is 15, so the 5 gets written up here, and to get from 15 to 16 there's 1 left over, so I put a 1 in here. And again, 3 into 15 is 5, so that number gets written up here. So this is 1/3 of the remainder, which is what we've got to find, how much money gives to charity. So 1/3 of the remaining amount is going to charity. So this is 1/3 of the remaining amount, which is the 4,655. Remember to write a comma after the thousands number to help split up the number, but don't make it too big so it's nice and clear that the answer is 4,655, not 41,655. Give yourself a big tick if you've got that correct. Great work. You've done really well. Well done. You will get method marks along the way if you have made mistakes, but make sure you show you're working out nice and clearly so the examiner can give you as many marks as possible. The mark scheme on this question shows we're up to 3 marks, so up to 3M for this. So make sure you have read through the information carefully. You've looked here where you would get 2 marks or even 1 mark down here. So it says the site of the 17,145 or 13,965. This was step 1, this was the second step, and this was the final correct answer. If you found this video useful, please share, like and subscribe so we can all get great at maths. If you've enjoyed this video, please don't forget to share, like and subscribe. Please follow Get Great at Maths on TikTok, Instagram, Facebook and X. What do you want to see next on Get Great at Maths? Please comment below. See you next time.